Veteran rockers KISS have shown they can still blow away a crowd. Their packed-out weekend concert was unlike anything held in central Queensland before. The rock supergroup endeared themselves even more with a special acknowledgement to fan Shandy Blackburn, whose family was in the audience.
Gene Simmons was the first to touch down in Mackay by private jet. Despite his famed tongue, he had no time to chat, but gave the international rock and roll hand sign as he passed through. The rest of the band landed on the tarmac soon after.
I cannot believe it, but this is the greatest night of my life from this big. A lot of excitement.
We're hard.
I'm really excited about seeing these guys perform.
Motley Crue got the crowd going. Almost 12,000 came to party from all over the state. Even Gene Simmons' wife, Shannon Tweed, joined the fun.
Yeah, now the concert's been more than a year in the making. Like, many of these people have had their tickets since late last year, and now the moment they've been waiting for is just minutes away.
The excitement was too much for one fan. Emotion of another kind swamped the family of murder victim Shandy Blackburn. She would have been in the front row.
Once she realised she was named after one of their songs, then yeah, she's been playing it. When we bought the tickets, she'd started to play that song.
The rock legends drew cheers and tears from the crowd as they sang their hit Shandy as a tribute.
So we say goodnight, we say goodbye to Shandy.
A lot of people have been walking around and, pointing to their armbands, showing their support and that they've obviously wearing them.
Police say there was hardly any trouble, and organisers say the bands fell in love with Mackay. Motley Crue said it was their favourite gig of the tour. Simon Nichols, 7 News.
And the lead up to the concert was nearly as big as the event itself. Local shops made a killing on black and white makeup as the legion of fans arrived in Mackay. Concert organisers say we're now on the map for more international acts.
The KISS Army recruited new members of all ages.
When I was a young girl, it's from that time, and yeah, really excited to see them alive now. It's one-time life experience.
I want to rock and roll and party all day.
Yes, he is.
Hotels were booked out months in advance. Officials say it injected around $3 million to the local economy, with flow-on effects for businesses across the region.
We've driven from Brisbane, actually. I saw him in Brisbane the other night.
Pretty awesome for a place like this, eh? Instead of just going to the big cities, turn this place into one.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think they'd be playing here, man.
The veteran rockers also helped raise funds for charity. The Leukemia Foundation marked the occasion with a special fundraiser, offering KISS makeup as part of the world's greatest shave.
I did all the black KISS hair, so I'm an expert on black KISS hair now, and there's some amazing fans got done today.
The concert is Mackay's biggest in history. Officials believe its success will pave the way for more international acts.
Being honest with everybody, I've got another 2 up my sleeve, very much dependent on pulling this off, and I'm quietly confident that we pulled this off magnificently.
Lauren Dejoux, 7 News.
Well, age certainly hasn't wearied American rock legends KISS. The international stars put on a jaw-dropping show at Virgin Australia Stadium at the weekend, belting out hit after hit in a huge hour-and-a-half set.
It's a moment Mackay will remember forever. The curtain dropping, revealing the faces of rock and roll, whose music has withstood generations. This was no ordinary concert. Fireworks echoed through the stadium as the band delivered an energetic mix of new hits and old classics. The hype for this historical event, building for weeks, was in full force Saturday night. Fans travelling from around the world just to be part of it.
I couldn't miss this one. It was somewhere new, somewhere different, so I had to be here. We got front row tickets, so it was well worth the money that we spent.
From the costumes and makeup to the Gene Simmons lookalikes, it's an effort any member of the KISS army would be proud of.
Normally in their stage get-up, KISS would be easily recognisable, but if they were here right now, they might be a little bit too difficult to spot.
Support act Motley Crue also wowed the audience with a mesmerising set. But it was anthems like Rock and Roll All Night that really got the crowd going, making the performance unforgettable.
This is the carcass of a rock and roll show. Gene Simmons actually kicked this off stage.
Sarah Sinclair, Win News.
And KISS frontman Paul Stanley stunned the audience with a tribute to murdered Mackay woman Shandy Blackburn on Saturday night. The 23-year-old was named after one of the band's hit singles.
It'd just be nice for Shandy to get, just for someone to recognise that it's important.
We didn't know that it was going to happen, so they just did it out of the blue and halfway in the concert, and it was amazing. We're so appreciative.
So we say goodnight, we say goodbye to Shandy.
The family requested the tribute to encourage anyone who knows how she died to come forward. Meanwhile, organisers of the KISS concert say the event will have a long-lasting impact on the region. The Mac confident other major acts will follow in the legendary US band's footsteps.
We enjoyed having them here.
More! We need more of you. Bring them all to North Queensland. Yes.
Excellent. Best thing that could happen. And look, it's just like the weather.
As did the bands themselves.
Motley Crue actually just gave us something a little bit special and just pumped it up a little bit and gave us a couple of extra songs.
Even global rock superstars KISS blown away by Mackay's hosting effort.
They were really impressed that this was the first time that we'd done a concert like that at the stadium, because they were really amazed by the professionalism of the whole event.
With around 12,000 people attending, organisers at the Mac shedding some light on why Mackay was the only regional show on this KISS tour.
The stars lined up. I had the contacts, the city had the infrastructure, the city is going through a resource boom.
KISS was the first major concert to be held at Virgin Australia Stadium, but it appears it won't be the last. Given the success of the concert, the Mac says it's already fielding inquiries from other major bands and promoters. Although who the acts are, we'll just have to wait and see.
I can honestly say my phone's already gone a bit crazy with inquiries, and there's real spotlight attention on what we've done.
The Mac says even after a venue agrees to host a band or tour, it can take several more weeks of negotiations before a concert can be officially announced. Jessie Rebillard, Win News.
From the team, it's good night.
Good night.
This has been a Win News presentation from Win Television, Australia's largest commercial television network.